Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome back to the Snooker 19 Pro Career with Neil Robertson, and today it is time for session number 2 of a potential 3 in the first round of this year's Betfred World Snooker Championships. Today we will play from frames number 8 to frames 8 to frames 13, from frame 8 to frame number 13, so we'll play 6 frames today, and the good news is at this point we do lead, only narrowly though, by 4 frames to 3 to Ryan Day. And I think that realistically we need to look at getting out of this 6-frame session, leading 8 frames to 5, increase our 1 frame lead to a 3 frame lead. It just increases the cushion a little bit and of course would require us to win the session by 4 frames to 2. If the session ends at 3 each, then it's 7-6 to us, but if Ryan Day wins the session, then he will be the leader. Unless, well, if it's 4-3 and 7 each, doesn't it? But if Ryan Day wins the session 5-2, then Ryan Day takes the lead again. And remember, this is the first time we've had the lead in the whole game. So here we are then, back at the table. Bit of a short session today, 7 frames in that first session, only 6 here. You might think, well, hang on a minute, this looks a bit weird. It's almost like you fast-forwarded a little bit. Don't worry, we did see the break-off for the first frame of today's session in the previous video. It's just to make sure that we don't have any glitches with the game, not saving, and it's clear that we're alright here. Unbelievable, isn't it? You start with a tickly cough as soon as you start. And that is not the best start to Ryan Day's session. He very much gets away with that, and I don't think that's what he was planning at all from a shot. And it is fair to say, we admitted it several times, that both players were quite poor in that first session. So we're hoping to play better in this session, but based off that first shot for Ryan Day, it was a disaster for him. Has he covered the red? I think he has, yeah. Ooh, good safety shot. Good shot. Now, can we get the cue ball back to where we are? That's what we're aiming to do. Going to be tricky.
Who will make the first mistake?
If we don't, we'll leave a red on. And I think from the pace of this cue ball, it does look like we're going to leave that red on. But if it keeps travelling, we'll be alright. Just needs to keep going, It's not going to have that last burst. If it went a little bit further, we'd have been okay. But we have left a potting opportunity on here for Ryan Day. Just needs a bit more power on that. I was reluctant to play it with too much power because I thought, well, it could come off the cushion and end up there. But we played it with too little power. And surely at that pace, you wouldn't think he's going to miss, but he is as well. He is going to miss. This has been, well, strange is definitely the word. Ryan Day in this match, and it seems he's going to continue this on to certainly the opening exchange of this second session. Ryan Day has been shocking. You'd expect any player, well, I think saying any professional is a little bit harsh, but any decent player, you would expect them to pot that. But Ryan Day didn't, and that's a big shock. So a chance for us at the start of frame number 8 to increase our lead by 2. That'd be really great. It does put some pressure then on Ryan. And if we were to win this frame, that'd give us the last 3 frames in a row. But we're a while away from that just yet. End of the day. Wouldn't start fantasising about that all too much. We haven't really got the potting angle on any of these, have we? That's the problem. No plants or anything involved here, is there? No, doesn't look like it. We're just going to have to hit and hope here. I don't think it will go into the reds, the cue ball, but you never know. Oh, it has. And it looks a half-decent split. There's certainly one pot on. That one red that's gone on the cushion is in a great position, but seeing as we're not going to take it on now, it's okay. That was a decent split. Again, sometimes you've just got to go for it a little bit. If you don't try, you'll never know.
17.
This is actually a pretty good position now to go and take this in one visit. It's not going to be a definite, certainly considering how we've played so far. But it's certainly a chance to go
24.
and win this in one visit. I don't really want to tap that red if we can avoid it. Yeah, I thought we might. That's why I played it a bit more, with a bit more pace. Because if we'd have got the cannon and played it at the original pace, then we'd have been in trouble. Needs to play that with power as well to get on the red on the cushion.
32.
But again, don't want to jinx anything, but it looks like we're playing a little bit better than we did before, which is always good.
This is a challenging shot along the cushion.
Just put a little bit of angle into this, make sure this red goes in. That's it. That's absolutely fine. Now, I would take the red on up the table, which I think I'm going to be forced into doing here. A little bit closer to the cushion than I think I bargained for. So I'm going to have to play, again, another split here.
That's a great split.
That's a good split. Actually, funnily enough, didn't intend for this to happen, but it seems the ball's very much running for us. We've actually got really nice position on this red into the middle pocket. That was a cracking little shot. I don't really think it's worthwhile trying to go for the maximum here, is it? It's going to compensate us. Compensate? Compromise, I mean compensate.
So, pot into the right
I'm going to try this long pot, though. Again, good shot.
That's a great pot.
Didn't really want the cannon with those reds. That wasn't ideal. I thought that it would just line up nicely for a colour, and alas, it hasn't. This gives us a bit of a problem now. That's annoying. If it was green just there, there'd be no problem. But this is now turned into a bit of an awkward shot. And I think our position's definitely going to suffer here, because we're not going to go for position as such.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
But it was a good pot. How's our luck? Pretty decent. Pretty decent. We weren't going for position, but we'd have given Ryan Day a chance anyway.
Yes,
Had we not got the pot. But straight as you'd like. That then lines us up nicely for the pink.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
46.
Unfortunately, though, I don't think that red passes the black. Oh, ooh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I'm glad we looked. That does give us a bit of a spot of bother. Obviously, the pink will go back on its spot here, so we're going to work this. It's decision time. We can't really even play this with side and make a huge deal of difference. If it was any other ball, I wouldn't have a problem. I wonder if, even if the pink goes back on its spot, whether we can get an angle on the red. I don't know whether it's worth the risk. I don't think we will. We've got to be...
He's playing for the right corner
I'm
here.
going to take a chance. Need this to play at perfect pace, which we pretty much have. That's okay. Let's see
52.
if we can get there. We can. This is a tricky pot, though. I did warn this before. So this could give Ryan Day a chance if it's missed. But it's there. Lovely pot. And that's pretty good. Any harder would have been in the middle pocket.
53.
But that's a nice recovery. Yes, we can't get to the pink. But the yellow luckily has been brought out, so no issues there. And we're just going to have to hit and hope here. Try and get
He's aiming to sink
back
this
down to the
corner.
black cushion and see if there's a pot on anywhere.
He's playing very well here.
Not the best position, but not terrible either.
55.
It's a half chance on here. But I'm going to try and just play a safety here. I don't think it's worth going for the pot. I think it's too dangerous to leave ourselves exposed. Let's just get back up to the bulk. Again, it wasn't the best safety in the world. It's not a snooker by any
Neil Robertson.
stretch, but it's okay.
You'll have to be careful with the pace of this shot.
Tell you what, Ryan Day cannot hit a shot the first time for anything, can he, today? Can't hit a red coming down the table.
Best safety there.
He gets away with it, though, to some aspects. But this is a risky shot. We're going to take it on, but it's a risky shot. If this goes wrong, we could leave Ryan Day with a chance.
That's a
But it's
really
there.
good split, and
Cracking
there's
shot.
a real opportunity.
We knew it would give an opportunity if we potted it, and a really smart shot there. Good pot.
He's taking on this pink.
We underhit that one, but again, it's okay.
He couldn't have played
This
that
is a
any
great
better.
chance now to go and win the frame at this visit. Our cue ball control starting to get a little bit leery. I don't think it's quite perfect, but again, it's okay at the moment. I'm not too worried.
He just needs the blue here.
Well, you heard Neil folds. We just needed the blue. And that should be the frame. Would like to get red and colour, though, just to tick it off. Make sure Ryan Day doesn't come back to the table and cause us any problems. Oh, it's there. Didn't expect that, I must admit.
14.
Try for the brown. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we don't get it. It's a lovely pot, though. Position's not quite there, but doesn't matter. Just needed the red and the colour, really. Weren't too fussed about position. We'll half-heartedly try and go for this pot.
Looking at this red.
It's a bit off. Doesn't matter, though. That should be the 8th frame to us, and we should open up a 2-frame lead.
Neil Robertson, 18. Frame
Yep, he concedes the frame, he gives the nod, and we win the first frame of the session. That was a big frame to win.
Thank you.
Remember, when we went 4-3 up, it was the first time we took the lead in this match. And we've won 3 frames in a row. We've come from 3-2 down to lead by 5 frames to 3. And let's see if that's a pattern that continues. Ryan Day not looking very good in that first frames of the session. Got a little bit of a half chance, though, here. He's taking it on. Didn't register a single pot, remember, in the previous frame. And he finally gets his first pot of the session, but that is a really poor positional shot. Bit of a shame there. He's going to try and put us in some trouble.
Ryan Day, 1.
Just accepts the 1 pot and comes away with it. But Ryan Day really looking a man bereft of confidence. Yes, we were struggling at the start, but we seem to have found our mojo a little bit. Not playing the best, but sometimes you don't have to. But we found our mojo a little bit. Ryan Day is struggling to get started here. Still a brilliant player, though, so you can't count him out. Bit like that safety, that was smart. Want to try to get this to this end of the table again if we can. To avoid a pot, but look at where that red's ended up. We've actually avoided leaving the red that we pushed away, but we have still left that red on, albeit only a half chance here. It's not directly straight. But if he's going to go for the red, he needs to get position on the black this time. And he's potted it, and that's more like it for position on the black.
Looks very good here. He's
A few
played
poor
that very
safeties
well.
for us, really, there to leave the
1.
2 reds on. But it's the sort of thing that happens. Ryan Day's in then for the first serious chance of the second session. Can he get 1 frame back and keep it close? Because this is a big frame now for both of us. If we can win this one, stretch it to a 3-frame lead, then it just makes things a little bit more comfortable.
Looking to run.
If Ryan Day wins this one, then it's very much game on.
17.
Hmm.
22.
I think he wants to go into the reds there. Didn't work for him. He's tried the plant, and that was unsuccessful.
22.
And he sort of half gets away with it.
Tricky pot.
Only leaving a half chance, but we're going to take it on. And it's there. Good pot. Again, we didn't want to collide into the reds really there. That was okay. And just wants to play a sort of shot to nothing. Oh, the building work starts again. Marvellous. Yeah, just wants to play a shot to nothing there.
This requires a really good strike.
Oh, we've missed the blue.
No, not this time.
We've missed the blue. I did play that as a bit of a shot to nothing. Again, because I knew that we wouldn't leave too much on. We have left 2 loose reds, and that was a little bit daft of us in some ways to give Ryan Day another chance. But we went for the jugular there. You can be forgiven, I think, sometimes for going for it.
Down it goes.
But there are 2 more loose reds really here.
7.
The pink now acting as the black. But I have to say, with the position he's got on the pink, I wouldn't think he'd be able to get on this red. And he does, to be fair. Albeit with an awkward angle.
Drop this into the right corner.
Needs the rest. And he misses it. Well,
Ryan Day, 14.
leaves us in an awkward position though here. Really hope this doesn't backfire. That touch on the blacks actually helped us out a little bit. That's a decent safety. That's good. Helped by where the red balls have split. Doesn't give him a potting chance. There's a half chance there, but I think given the status that we're in currently, it's no good risking it. Don't really want to hit that brown. Not worked out too bad in the end, actually. Again, apologies if you can hear the building work outside. So he's gone a bit thicker into the reds this time. But he's played a sublime shot there. Really has. That's an impressive shot. Really is. And I'm just going to do a bit of a hit and hope here. Missed the reds. And I'll tell you what, if we hadn't have left that cue ball on the top cushion with the red, that'd have been considered quite a decent safety shot. I mean, granted, we had committed a foul there. But Ryan Day will try and take this chance. It was a cracking snooker, whether it was fought out like that, whether it was just a bit of luck, I'm not sure. But Ryan Day has certainly got a chance to bring it back and win his first frame since frame number 5. I thought he'd missed that, you know. But no, the red drops in.
7. 8. He's taking this on.
So 6 reds left on the table. He's going for the yellow here. And a good pot, but he needs a bit of luck to get a positional.
10.
Oh, I don't know where the position comes from here. Must confess, I think that the reds block one another. Oh, now he can get to that one. Fair enough.
Nicely done.
But again, he hasn't got the cue ball on a string here. This shot, trying to get the cue ball back down, will be crucial. And he's not played that well at all. His cannon 2 balls completely stopped the cue ball in its tracks. And he does lead by 54, but there's still 67 left on the table. Can we come back? He's played a decent safety.
14.
But we now have to treat this like it's a good chance, which I think it is, and see if we can get back into this frame. Ooh, we missed the red. And you watch, it'll be a brilliant safety. Not really. I mean, it's okay.
That's a pretty careless foul there.
But yeah, as Neil Fold says, a bit of a careless foul. I agree. Just over hitting these balls, and that's becoming a little bit of an issue. If we hit this nice and soft and thin, we should be okay. Don't want the cue ball to run too much towards the bulk line. That's okay though. Could risk taking on a chance.
Interesting test.
If he pots the next red, he'll be 59 ahead with 59 to play for. But is it worth taking the chance? Well, this is a risk. I'm aware of that. I'm going to play with some side here, though. Oh, what a lovely pot that is. Just thought, again, it was a bit of a shot to nothing. We're pretty much out of the frame. But what a cracking pot that was. It's a long way back. We've got to pretty much pot everything here, but, well, it's certainly a decent chance. And if we take it, well, no, Ryan will be kicking himself. So we can't really make too many mistakes. But a comeback, well, could well be on the cards here. And we're just motivated even more by knowing if we win this frame, it gives a really healthy lead.
Half a chance here. Fabulous pot. 17.
I'm going to change tack here, actually, go for the pink. Now can we get in between those reds? Oh, we can. We're a lucky boy.
He's looking at the pot into the left middle.
Oh, we didn't want that to happen, really. We didn't want the cannon, but it's worked in our favour. Not really the shot we were planning for there, but it's worked. Trying to keep our composure here. Could very easily go wrong.
31. He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
But we've cleared the reds, which should really be the hardest thing about this, you would have thought. And now it's down to the colours. So we're 26 behind. That pink makes it 20. So we just need the colours. And it would be a real steal from here. All started by that lovely shot. Just taking a bit of a half chance and hitting it well with side. This might be a bit tricky though. We've not angled that one up well. Let's get the pot though. And then worry about playing this safe. But is the green going to drop in? No, it's not. Oh, that's gutting. So a good fight back from us, but we struggled there to make it count. And Ryan Day just needs the brown.
Justice Brown required now.
Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Just misjudged the position on the green, and I think had we potted it, we'd have been okay to play a safety. But we hit it so soft that we misjudged it, and well, these things happen. It's just a shame given that we fought back quite well. And it's actually the other way around now. I feel a bit bereaved, a bit frustrated there. And Ryan Day is the man with confidence. So we're going to have to try and shrug that off.
That is the frame.
One frame apiece so far in this session.
Thank you, the 10th frame. Ryan Day to break.
Bit frustrating though, that is. It was a good opportunity to go 6-3 up. But we go again. You know, you can't win them all.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
But a good chance straight off the bat at the start of this frame. We've underhit it though. Again, this is one of the problems I think we're having. We're not timing our shots. That's just making things harder for us. Obviously, the position looks great in planning. But if you're not hitting the shot at the right pace, then you're not getting the position. And again, overhit it. Still gives us a half chance on this red, but it's not an easy one. I mean, it's a bit of a shot to nothing, to be fair, because if we miss it, then we're not going to leave too much on. But this cue ball could go anywhere. Middle pocket.
Wow. Bad miss.
We've missed the red. Again, we don't want to play out with too much pace. But it was by virtue of our poor positional play that we missed that.
White tight on the cushion.
And now we're going to have to get into a safety battle. Which, at this stage of the frame, we don't really want to be in. So, I think it's definitely the way we're playing that's making us have a harder job. I don't think Ryan Day's causing us too many issues. Played a cracking snooker in the previous frame. But apart from that, he's not causing us too many problems. We're just causing the problems for ourselves. And look at that. Look at that shot. That was a stinker from Ryan. We do need to pot this, mind. If we miss it, then it gives him a good opportunity. Certainly a risky one to take on this. But it's there. But as with all these things, if you don't hit it very hard, you're preying on getting some sort of lucky position. And I think we're going to go for the yellow here. They're trying to give the yellow a tap.
Is the key with this shot.
My angles are pretty rubbish though, so we might get this wrong. Yeah, we do. Annoying. Again, we're giving ourselves the problems.
He'll be disappointed with that shot, I think.
Ryan Day isn't really doing much, but
Robertson,
we're giving him chances and giving him chances to score. Frustrating this is.
Very tricky shot coming up.
But he's missed the red.
and he's missed.
Again, as you can see, we give him chances, and even though we are giving Ryan Day chances, he's not really taking them that often. So, if we are to get through this match, then we've got to play better in matches that come after. Definitely. Only a fine gap we've got to get into here.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume.
And again, we've overhit it slightly. Is that going to hinder us?
Stroked in as smooth.
It's okay, actually.
6.
It's okay. Does the black pass that red? Yes, it does. Makes our job a hell of a lot easier. Oh, I thought the building work had stopped with all that racket, so I opened the window again. Oh, I don't know. And here's the blue here. Again, when you're not guaranteed position, that blue is just a lot easier just to try and
Long pot. Right
ensure it with the backspin. You get a lot more assurances with backspin. You know that if you play it at the right pace, you're going to be okay. With topspin, you're just relying on a bit of luck, you have to say. But I feel like we have to take this opportunity. You know, if we don't, then that 2-frame lead that we've built up nicely could be out of it, and Ryan Day would be back to 5 each, and then it becomes a best of 9.
20.
Where, you know, if you look at it in hindsight, it could well be 7-3.
Is key.
No good thinking like that, though, of course. Just got to take the situation for what it is.
21.
And focusing on making the most of it. Every frame's an opportunity. This red by the pink does get to the middle pocket, so you might think, why is he screwed back there? But it's okay. But we need a good shot here, so we need to come off the cushion, really. Could do with going into the reds here, but we've actually played that too soft. We're a bit lucky, actually, because if we'd hit that at the normal pace, we'd have gone straight into the cushion and had no chance of getting out of there. Well, we're just going to get straight into the reds. Can't go with too much angle here, so just got to hope we get a nice
That's an unforced error.
tap somewhere, and, well, we don't. We should know by now, shouldn't we, that we're not going to get much luck.
Neil Robertson, 36.
Touching ball, though, that helps us out.
Touching ball.
Gets it to the cushion, does Ryan. Can we get this cue ball in behind the brown? Like he's giving us an opportunity to. Did we hit that red? Surely we did. We did. And I think we protect ourselves against that straight pot. No, we don't. Well, that was a shocker by all accounts then. But Ryan Day, again, has missed. His potting success has been atrocious. And to be honest, if we were playing against somebody better, we wouldn't be leading at this point. No way. No way would we be leading at this point. But we are, so we just have to take that. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be able to make any impact on the Reds here. Close the bleeding window. I didn't think we'd be able to make any impact on the Reds there, but it was worth a try. Try and getting behind the black here. Shot I quite like to play, actually. Just tap the black, but just leave him with only one shot, to be honest. This has been an interesting match so far. Definitely has. Now, it's a bit of a shame we haven't really got the angle to get that red out of harm's way. I'm going to play the really boring shot here. I'm going to do what the AI used to do when Snooker 19 was first released. I'm just going to play this to the black cushion. It might be the negative shot, ultra negative, but I'm not taking any chances.
Great shot. That's a really good safety.
And Ryan Day's reply isn't so good. He leaves the cue ball in the pocket. And, well, that's not such a great shot from him. Does this red go? Certainly worth giving it a punt, I think, from there. And just playing the safety to try and
an easy one, but a half chance.
Get the cue ball safe if we miss it. Ooh, we have missed it, but where's we going to end up? Misjudged that massively. Really did. Massively misjudged the pace of that. That needs to be hit a lot harder if we're going to not leave it on. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Okay, it's alright playing a half chance if you know that you're going to get the cue ball safe, but it's misguided to play it like that. And Ryan Day, I mean, I've lost count. This is surely going to be at least his third chance, if not a fourth. And that's a brilliant split. If Ryan Day can bring this back to 5 each, that is a sucker punch. Knowing that Ryan's not played very well so far. I mean, we haven't either, but that's kind of against the point.
15.
Knowing that we had our opponent struggling, and knowing that we could have took advantage and it could well have been 7-3. If Ryan Day now swings that back to 5 each,
This should be pretty straightforward.
well, all of a sudden it's us who's under massive pressure.
Very nicely done.
22.
And he's got as good a chance as he's ever going to get to win this frame now.
28.
And to be fair, ooh,
29.
not the best shot there. If he does win the frame, we can still, yes, get it back to 7-5. That is a bloody fantastic pot. Wow. Don't know why he'd take that on his wildest dreams, but he did. And it was a brilliant pot.
31. 32.
Yeah, I can personally, if it goes like this, see this session ending 6-3. 6-3, 6 each.
40.
It's cleared the reds. That's usually a good omen for these AI players. But halfway through this session after this frame, and as it stands, Ryan Day has a 2-1 lead on the session, which therefore, after being 1 frame behind,
47.
puts him level with us at 5 frames each. But, oh, he got away with that.
50.
He's going to play a safety though here is Ryan. I wouldn't be playing that.
Ryan Day. 50.
I really wouldn't. That's, well, really amazing.
Pace is critical here.
Huh, can you believe that? To be fair, it's the age-old classic, we overhit it. But he's just going to play the safety again. I don't blame him in some ways here, you know. I think it's a good thing to do, given that, you know, if it goes wrong, then he looks like a right fool.
He's looking for the snooker here.
That's okay. Don't mind that. Must admit, though, I'd have just gone for it. Made sure we won the frame.
Not what he was intending.
But he's gone the way he wanted to, which is fair enough for him. And he's now got a potential snook. I'm going to try and see if we can get out of this without swerving. We're going to have to need to do a little bit of swerving, but not all that much. Don't want to use as much, any more swerve than what we require here.
Pace of this shot is absolutely key.
We keep doing this. This is ridiculous. Just keep overhitting it. We've lost 4 points there. It's been a fine safety shot. Absolutely
Well,
fine.
It was a really hard shot, and it hasn't worked out for him at all.
Foul and a miss. Ryan
Giving
Day,
away too many
4.
foul points when it comes to that. It's giving us a half chance here, though. And this time, we are going to play as a shot to nothing.
Taking the pot on. So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
That was a bit unlucky, because I think that if we'd have played that at a slower pace, it'd have gone in. Just the pace of the cue ball, and it hit the jaw. But we left it semi-safe. Don't know if he's gone for a pot there or what, but again, he's got away with it, so that's all right for him. Flipping heck. If we not hit that again.
That foul could cost
Yeah,
him.
you don't mind the odd one, but this is getting embarrassing now.
Ryan Day, 4.
Is that 3 times this frame where we've not hit a ball and still could get away with winning the frame here? Probably. How's our luck? Not great at all. Not great at all.
He'll be playing safe here.
I think if we'd have hit the shots the way that we'd originally planned, we'd have been alright with position. But I cannot believe what sort of chance he's given us here. That is incredible.
That was a really
Wowzers.
tough shot. And it hasn't worked out all that well.
It's not worked out at all for him. Just focus on the pot here. It's there.
That's okay, I think. Not ideal, though.
As I say, focus on the pot. Focus on the pot. This is horrible, this is. Don't really want to play a safety here. You'd think this would drop in. And it does.
That's not
What's
bad.
our position like?
I'd say it's perfect.
Not great on the pink, but we get the 2 pots. That's all that matters for the moment.
9.
Just leave him a sniff at most. And if he pots this, well, fair dues to him. But we've left the cue ball nicely on the cushion.
Neil Robertson.
That would make position tough.
He'll want to get this
If he was to
ball
go for
close
this.
to the cushion.
But he's just playing for safety. And he hasn't got it. He hasn't got it. Just focus on the pot here because that's all we need.
Well, this'll clinch the frame.
Come on, pink. And it's there. Wow.
No surprises there. Long pots are...
Wow, 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 wow.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent.
Don't really
to win
care
the
about
frame
potting
now.
this black. Just get it away from there. We're 8 points ahead. He can't get a snooker. And
Neil
we
Robertson.
win the frame.
And
That
the
is
frame.
daylight
Well
robbery.
Thank you, the 11th
For all
frame.
money, I thought that was definitely going to be 5 each. I thought that was all over. But Ryan Day, I have to say, a huge missed opportunity for him there. And from being at a stage where, ooh, you know, it's 5 each again, it's all square. winning that frame just could be a turning point in this match. Because we can now lead, potentially, by 8 frames to 4 at the end of the session. That is a very lucky shot he's just played there, though, you know. Really is. There's no 8-ball plant on here, don't worry. Just going to play into these.
Touching ball.
Okay, touching ball. Oh. Let's try and get to the cushion. And get by the brown. That's all we can ask. I'll take that. Just get to the side of these reds. That's a bit unfortunate. But he's opened them up anyway. That's a stinker from Ryan. Gonna have to hit this hard.
Taking this on.
That is a
It's
quality
a lovely pot.
red.
What's our position like? Nearly in the middle pocket, but rebounds and gives us a decent chance. That was a brave shot to take it on. Really was. Black not being on its spot will cause a bit of an issue, I would have thought. This is certainly a decent chance to open up a 3-frame lead. Don't mind that running. Yeah, that's fine. That's ran just long enough to
7.
play a shot on the blue into the corner pocket. That's fine.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
That's an excellent pot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
12.
I wouldn't go that far, but we're looking okay. Again, overhit slightly, so this makes this next shot a little bit awkward. Not too bad, though. On reflection.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. Beautifully done.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
Oh, I don't know.
19.
I thought the dog barking was loud enough. Never mind building work. That black not being there is really making us travel a lot more than we want. Might try and do something about that now, though. Risky shot to play at this point. I'm going to try and get the cue ball on the cushion. Play the long pot on the black. And try and come back for the next red. Because the black not being there is really hurting us.
He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on.
And it's there.
Stroked it in. Great
Couldn't have
shot.
played that too much better. That was a cracking shot.
32.
Not nigh on perfect position, but about as good as you're going to get really from there. Issue is now we're far too straight on the black. We get it down there and it's still causing an issue. Oh, I don't know. Have to play with some side then to get on the next red. And for once, we play the shot within 0.2% of what it was supposed to be played.
40.
Give ourselves a good chance at this pot. That's okay. I don't mind that red
Not really the
coming
level of
free.
control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
Yeah, I do know what Neil Folds is saying here, though, because we are very, 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 very close to this middle pocket.
Lots of power on this shot.
This is a bit of a risky one. Black's there,
That could be better.
but can you believe that? We've actually touched the one red. It was a cracking pot, but we end up flicking the red and not leaving it on. We've had our fair share of bad luck, you could say. Most certainly.
Not what he intended at all. He'll be annoyed with that.
Neil Robertson, 48.
That wasn't ideal. Leaving the red on.
That's a top shot.
One. Five.
The fact that he's forced to use the rest makes it a little trickier. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
6.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Excellent pot.
13.
He's taking this on to the right middle.
$14.
Nicely onto a red.
19. $20. 27.
Nicely positioned for the blue here.
28.
This looks relatively easy.
$33.
This is not easy.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
34. $39. 40.
Well, apologies that you've been sitting on mute for the majority of this break so far. Don't know if you heard before I had to break away, but the gate bell was ringing. And the postman was here.
That's a top shot. Outstanding.
Well, from that opportunity where we were misguided a little bit, I thought that we were okay.
51.
But clearly not. We left that red on. From that little opportunity, it seems Ryan Days took advantage.
53.
And we've missed him winning the frame, which is unfortunate. Both unfortunate that he's won the frame and B that we've missed it, but
This pot
where are my glasses gone? They're over there. I need to go and get my glasses. Just the blue, and he's got the blue. And well, again, we're back to
Effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
being within one frame, and
65.
this next frame is quite a biggie. The last one of the session.
71.
Definitely a biggie.
He just wants this to drop.
If Ryan Day wins this, he wins the session by 4 frames to 3, the same as what we won the previous session. But if we win it, then we win this frame. We win the frame, obviously. But we win the session by 4 frames to 3 again, which is no problem. It gives us a lead of 7 frames to 5, which is a decent lead going into the final session. But I'd certainly like it to be like that rather than Ryan Day bring it back to 6-6 each. And that's a brave break off to take. I don't know if that 78 break's actually the highest break of this match so far. I don't know. But, yeah, a strange break off there from Ryan Day. Certainly considering all the hard work he put in the previous frame because,
Taking this red on.
well, it's a straight red to get started. And I'd say most of the positional work's been done for us.
1.
So this is a great chance to go and get this 2-frame lead that we want. Can actually play the black here. I was going to play the pink, but doesn't seem worth like it's doing. Need to play that with a bit of side to get a little bit more comfortable in terms of our position. He'll be fuming though, Ryan Day. You know, he's worked so hard to get back within a frame.
9.
And he's given us what can only be described as a golden opportunity here to get it back to the 2-frame lead that we've had for most of this session.
Played.
16.
Need to take this chance though, we need to. Haven't been many frames this match where it's been won in one visit, but this one needs to be one that goes against the trend.
17.
That's not ideal.
24.
That's a disastrous shot actually. No real way of playing this apart from fully committing to it. Go for that one on the cushion, but that's so awkward. I think we're forced into it here, and this shot might be one we look back on later and say it was a good decision or a bad one.
No,
And it might well be that first. It might well be that second choice.
Neil Robertson, 24.
Again, it's been our own play that suffered. It's nothing really that Ryan Day's done. We've not played very well,
He'll want this
particularly with our positional shots.
1.
And I said we needed to take this opportunity. You can see we only made 24 of it. That's not really taking the opportunity to its maximum, is it? Just got to hope Ryan Day makes a mistake here. Or else he wins this session. And it then becomes a best of 7.
9.
That cue ball's travelled a long way though. Needs a good positional here. Don't see how he's going to get it.
Well, no surprise.
Unless he plays the blue and then, well, comes back for the red. But I thought what we made of that chance was bad. At only 24.
Pace is
Ryan Day made a very meagre 9. And Christ, if that's not a wake-up call to take this chance, I don't know what will be. Take this chance, or surely the other player will. In the next occasion, that black needs a bit of a blow to get to the pocket, but it's okay. This is awkward though. This is missable. It's okay though.
9.
Play the pink, I think, here. Bear in mind it's not quite on its spot, so need to judge this one to a T to make sure we get on the next red.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle.
15.
And that's not judged at all. It was an awkward shot, you know, fair enough. But the pink wasn't even on its spot in the end. That's what's so heartbreaking about it. We didn't need to judge it. I know it sounds academic because if you never make a mistake, well, you'd win every frame, wouldn't you? But I just feel like we've made far too many mistakes so far this match, and that's just crept Ryan Day back into it.
The next one that goes off, you will believe.
Oh, bloody hell. I was quite literally put off by the phone there. I'm not joking either. very rare we underhit them like that.
Well,
But
an excellent
this has
pot.
been a very strange session, very much akin to the first. Both players making mistakes, but it looks like it's going to be Ryan who profits this time. That, to be honest, makes winning the final frame of the first session, which we thought we wouldn't win, it makes that all the more important. If we'd have lost that frame and then obviously lost this frame, which we could lose now, then we're talking about it being 7-5 the other way round. But this match, if Ryan Day goes and wins this frame, is completely open. It's whoever makes the least mistakes in the next session.
Looking to play this
It's been a frustrating one so far, and if we play anything like this, should we get through to the next round, we're going to be saying an early goodbye. So we need to up our game for the next match, certainly. But if we're going to get there, we need to up our game for the next session. Not all over in this session, frame just yet.
24.
But it does make you wonder. Again, Ryan Day looking pretty good here. This shot is quite crucial.
That's not the best split.
And that was a horrible split. So we're going to get another shot at least here.
Ryan Day.
And I think we'll get another few. That was a disaster. That was terrible. Ouch.
1.
That's embarrassing, that is. You don't have to laugh or cry at that, do you?
This is no gimme.
That's a good pot, though.
Tremendous pot.
Knowing our luck, I thought we might have missed that, but it's okay. Wants to get on that one in the bulk, but to be honest, the angle's awkward. The angle's awkward on any of these shots. This is tough.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
We've overdone it.
He'll be looking to tighten up his game here.
Thought we might have just got a slice of luck there. We don't. We've played nearly 2 hours of snooker, and you have to ponder the amount of mistakes we've made that have left a chance for our opponent. He's thinking about this. I don't really think there is much to think about.
1.
Oof, that's not a great shot. With the cannon on the pink, but on the pink, what am I talking about? On the blue, but it's a cracking recovery.
Onto the left corner.
And this is a good chance now for Ryan Day. Just the singular red left. He needs to play a good positional shot to get onto it here. Cue ball once again has travelled quite a way. What's his luck? Pretty good. It's pretty good.
12.
So, he leads here by 9 points. With this black, he'll lead by 15. With 27 left on the table, I don't think we can do anything now to stop him.
Just the colours remaining on the table now.
21.
2 points. So he leads by 18. Green
Having to
and
sink this
brown
into the
needed.
right corner.
24.
And Ryan Day will walk out the happier man of this session. He's won the session
Just
by
the round now.
4 frames to 2. Has he?
So this pot into the right corner.
Well, he must have done. We were ahead before. But he can't have done. 3 frame.
it goes.
No. Am I being thick? Hang on, we're going to have a light ball band, but that isn't the end of the session. You numpty.
Just looking to drop this in gently.
What a pillock. That isn't the end of the session.
And the frame.
I was thinking, well, Ryan Day's not won 4 frames, and there's 6 frames in this session, and
Well,
I don't get it. That isn't the end of the session. Of course it's not. We played 7 frames in the first session.
Thank you, frame
6
13.
frames in this one. We've got another frame to go yet. You plonker. You plonker. It's currently 3-2 to Ryan Day this session. That's it.
He's playing the pot here.
Sorry. Bad way to start that frame, though. It was a shot to nothing. Can only leave that red on. And unfortunately for him, he has left that red on. So this is a chance to regain our lead.
Excellent opening
This would be a big win for Ryan Day if he was to win this frame.
1.
That would mean he won the session by 4 frames to 2.
He's playing this with a lot of power.
Going to try and go in the reds here. What's our luck going to be like? It's not too bad. It's not bad at all. And I've said this a few times now, but this time it matters more than anything. We need to take this chance.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
What the hell happened
Quality
there?
we'd expect from a player of his skills.
What the hell happened there?
Neil Robertson.
Did it not go? Well.
Well, that's a surprise.
But, yeah, I'm absolutely speechless. Let's just take a moment to reflect. We missed that red. I thought that would go nicely. And then Ryan Day misses that one. This is just the match that keeps on giving. It really is, and look at that.
1.
Why did we play that with top? Why? This is seriously just a comedy club. It really is. This is terrible. 2 players in the World Championship. I've seen better in the amateurs. Well, we've got to pop this brown. No real way to play a safety here, given how split the reds are. But it's a good one. I don't quite know about that position. At all.
5.
I'm going to take on the red though here. Need a bit of luck really to get position after this. Got to get the pot first, and we've got it.
Oh, wonderful shot.
Now that's okay.
He's lost the cue ball a touch here.
Oof, look how close that is. Right, blue doesn't go. You wouldn't think this is a World Championship match, would you?
Nicely
You just
played
wouldn't.
onto a red.
The way it's been so far is unbelievable. Really is astonishing. Just splitting the reds up a bit more. Needed some pace to get out of there, and it's worked in our favour.
13.
To some extent. Just needed a good pot here from somewhere. And actually, I don't think we can get one. That tough blue is about our only chance, and as I said, given the way the balls are, there's no way we can really get away with playing a safety.
It goes. Half a chance here.
And luckily for us, it's bang on.
What a great
Lovely
shot.
shot.
That is.
Well,
The trouble is,
played that any
the way we're
better.
playing the cue ball's just not on a string at all.
18.
Delicate touch required here.
As always, our potting ability is
Well, that's left him a little
pretty decent,
there.
19.
but our positional has been a disaster. And so, we're just going to play the safe shot here.
19.
Try and get the snooker. I'm aware of that red on the cushion, and he can get to that. But
That's a shocker.
what's he played here? That is a shocker. Just making sure that red goes through. I don't want to make a stupid mistake here. Because we've made plenty of those. We don't need any more of those on the CV. I think that should just drop in.
Left corner here.
Yep, it's a good pot. We knew we wouldn't get position, and actually that was a very silly shot to play. So, I guess we'll just try and get right behind this black.
Neil Robertson. 1.
It's okay. That's all right. I just cannot believe the way we're playing, and I cannot believe the way Ryan Day's playing either. I mean, look at the opportunity he's given us there.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
We just can't get into our stride. Neither of us
Very
can.
happy with the position here.
1.
And if one of us just has a light bulb moment and thinks, right, I might take this chance, whoever does that has got a massive chance. Because it's fair to say the cue ball is not running for either player today. Does hurt when you play the shot at the right pace as intended, though.
5.
Well, what do you make of that? You don't have to laugh or cry, do you? I hope we hit that.
Neil Robertson, 5.
Yep. That's okay. Just playing the safety here. And where's the red going? Oh, you lucky bugger. Lucky so-and-so on that one. But he has left the potting chance.
Just wants to sink this into the
I think this
left
goes
corner
past the
pocket.
black. We'll soon find out. Yep, it does. Nicely done.
Beautiful.
Great technique, superb cueing.
I'm not going to keep trying to patronise ourselves here. You know, take
played
this
it well.
chance.
8.
It was something that was, you know, fair enough to say earlier, but now it's like, you know, any chance you get, just try and do something with it.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
So glad this is the end of the session after
9.
this.
This is no gimme.
Not from enjoyment point of view, but we're just not playing very well.
Pot, outstanding effort.
I think a refresh would be great after this.
Looking to play this softly.
But are we just going to play well enough to get ourselves over the line? I hope so.
16.
Certainly hope so in this session. And again, it's going to be a bit of safety first snooker here. I don't fancy our chances,
Well,
so
he's got it. Great
just get the
shot.
snooker. We're nearly there in this frame. It's been a scrappy one, but just try and give us a helping hand. And we've got
No,
one.
not the result he was looking for.
No, not the result. Happy with that, though. That's fine.
1.
What a strange session of snooker. And the best thing is, it's
I'm surprised he's taking on
just
long
been
pot
3
here.
frames each, so the stakes haven't really changed.
Great cueing there.
Nor have, what are they called?
This is the key shot. If this
I
goes
can't
in,
bloody think, but this is the
thank him
key
for
shot.
frame.
And that should be the frame. Breathe a sigh of relief. The permutations, that's the one. That was the word I was
should be
looking
it.
for. The permutations haven't
Wait for his
changed.
opponent to win the frame now.
7.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket.
13.
It's just been, well, 2 of those days really. With the first 2 sessions, it's just been one of those days again. Very strange one. Although that is a nice
What a
pot.
wonderful pot.
There's been some highlights, definitely.
14.
It depends what you deter as highlights, because I'm sure if you're watching this just for the crack, there are tons and tons of highlights. But as a serious snooker session, there haven't been that many, but there's been some.
19.
There have been some interesting points. But what a bizarre few frames we've had today. And that was a shocker. Doesn't really matter though. Ryan Day can't register a single pot in the final frame of the session. So 60 points, 68 points should be enough.
19.
Only 43 left on the table, and Ryan Day concedes. And to come out of that session with our lead still intact is
Pretty impressive
a good thing. A very bizarre match,
Frame 14.
and it's not over yet. But the crucial thing is it's not been a disaster. We haven't lost that session. We've drawn it, and for me, that's good enough. You know, we can't actually draw, of course, this session. Well, we can actually. Can we? No, we can't. There's a maximum of 6 frames left. Ryan Day's only got, well, of course, yeah, you can't draw it, Pillock. But yeah, we drew that session, we won the first, and as long as we win the next session by 3 frames to, well, yes, we can draw the session. I knew we could. As long as we draw the session by 3 frames to 3, we're through. That's all that matters. But hopefully it doesn't come down to a final frame showdown, because the way we've been playing, it's been anybody's. And I hope we can play with a lot more conviction next time out. I thought in the early frames we did, but it's been a strange old match. And that strange old match continues on Wednesday with the next episode. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this one, thank you very much for your company today. I've been TIJ Gaming. Remember to leave a like if you did, and subscribe for regular Snooker 19 content on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7pm? 6pm British time. See, I've been all phased by that crazy match. All frazzled, unbelievably. But anyway, thank you for watching. I've been TIJ Gamer. Until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye for now.